Hello people, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the propaganda machine. This is propaganda at 7-ish. So, we start with breaking news. Manchester United forward Anthony has quit football, and Manchester United in pursuit of a new career as, you guessed it, an Olympic boxer. A transgender one. His new name is Iman Khalif. I knew that Anthony liked to hit the women, allegedly, but this really takes the biscuit, Anthony. If you're new to the channel, I do apologise for joking about such a sensitive matter. No, I don't. There's no apologies from me. I don't do sorry. And Man United fans, hold that. Anton ain't going nowhere. He's your club legend. Hold that. So for those of you that are not aware of what's going on, here's a quick breakdown. Two boxers who were disqualified from competing with women at a global event last year have been permitted to fight in the Paris Olympics. The Olympic Committee confirmed. Iman Khalif of Algeria and Lin Yao Ting of Taiwan failed to meet gender eligibility tests at the Women's World Boxing Championships in Delhi last year, prompting their disqualifications. But they have been cleared to compete in the women's 66kg and the women's 57kg matches in Paris this week. The IOC confirmed in an email on Tuesday. So people and competitors believe that Iman Khalif may be a man, but her camp are saying this is not true. This is totally fabricated and made up news. We leave it up to you to decide over on the propaganda machine, because we ain't seen no tests proving she's a man or a woman. She recently fought against a lady called Angela Karina or Karini, and Angela was forced to quit after 46 seconds, which it seemed like she sustained damage to her nose, and that was the end of her Olympic dream, and she was visibly in tears at the end of the contest. And for those that haven't seen it, Tamara has been speaking out about her past fight and her experience fighting Iman Khalif. Whether it's sour grapes or this is actually how she feels, you decide. And also, there's more on the story. When I fought with her, I felt very out of my depth, she wrote on Twitter. Her blows hurt me a lot. I don't think I've ever felt like that in my 13 years as a boxer, nor in my sparring with men. Thank God that day I got out of the ring safely, and it's good that they finally realised. Both Khalif and Yu Ting were disqualified from the Women's World Boxing Championships in March 2020 in New Delhi after a series of DNA tests were ordered amid concerns over the sex of some of those taking part. At the time, Umar Kremlev, president of the International Boxing Association, claimed the tests had proven the athletes, including Khalif and Yu Ting, had XY chromosomes. For those of you that don't know, XY chromosomes can only be found in men. He added that they uncovered athletes who were trying to fool their colleagues and pretend to be women, but the IBA has been stripped of the right to run Olympic boxing competitions amid concerns over governance, and the IOC say that all athletes involved are eligible to compete, with current rules viewed as more relaxed than those of the IBA. Following last year's ban, the Algerian Olympic Committee hit back, claiming the disqualification was part of a conspiracy to stop them from winning a gold medal, and said medical reasons were behind high testosterone levels. So all I'm going to say on this matter is, if you're a man, you should be fighting men. If you're a woman, you should be fighting women. And if you want to transition, no problem. There needs to be a category made specifically, whether it's transgender men or transgender women. There needs a separate category, because we're not going to go into the politics, but there's no way a man that transitions to a woman can be fighting a woman. That is just no chance. There's no way. No way is that gonna happen. So what? If Anthony Joshua says he wants to be a woman, what, are we gonna go let him fight women and be... Nah, come on. This is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. So, if Iman Khalif is actually a woman, then this smear campaign is bang out of order. But yeah, I guess we'll wait and hear further updates on this story. And in other news, South Sudan lost against the USA in the basketball. Yes, my South Sudan, we lost. So now qualification is hanging by a thread. We don't know if we're going to go through. We're in a shootout with Serbia. Whoever wins will go through to the quarterfinals. So we're praying that we can put out a performance, because I felt like yesterday the team kind of, whether it was stage fright, because we played USA just over a week ago and the score was 100 to 101. That went to literally the last throw of the game. But the positives from the game, Noni Omot was the standout shooter. 24 points he got, more than anyone from whether US or South Sudan. Wenyen Gabriel, he didn't live up to what he done last game offensively, but defensively was a man possessed in the air. He was blocking everything, getting those rebounds. So without him, things could have been worse. But USA on the whole, they were just on fire. Their whole team, everyone that came onto the pitch left with something. Not even the pitch, the court. So used to football, but yeah, everyone that come onto the court left with something. They left with points. 6 of their players, 10 plus points compared to 4 for South Sudan. So yeah, very strong USA, and they're looking like the favourites for the whole Olympics and to take home the gold. On to the next match, Sudan vs Serbia will be there. And in the last story of the day, world boss is free. So he just been released, and here are the first images and videos of him fresh home. Yeah, the scenes in Jamaica are looking lit. It's looking lit over there, and I know everyone, we're all waiting for them concert dates, for the tickets. Everyone's waiting, car. You just know that first Cartel concert tour is gonna be lit. But for those of you that are at the back of the class and are unaware of the history of Vybz Kartel, of his case, I'm gonna just break it down for you quickly. Jamaican dancehall artist Vybz Kartel has had his conviction squashed due to bribery attempts by one of the jurors and been freed from prison after 13 long years. The artist's real name, Adidja Palmer, was arrested in 2011 alongside 3 men for the murder of their associate, Clive Williams, aka Lizard, whose body has never been found. So how they know they killed him? In 2014, Palmer was sentenced to 35 years in prison, later reduced on appeal to 32.5. Although his conviction was overturned months ago by the Privy Council in London, authorities in Jamaica had time to decide whether he should be retried. On Wednesday, appeal judges in Jamaica decided the case would not be going back to court, meaning Cartel world boss would be free. His trial in 2014 heard that Clive Williams and another man, Lamar Cho, Cho, your informer, were given 2 unlicensed machines belonging to Vibes. When they failed to return them, the prosecution say they were summoned to Cartel's house in August 2011. Cho told the trial they were attacked, and the last thing he saw was Clive Williams, who was never seen alive again, lying motionless on the ground. Bruv, we don't know, bruv. My man might have kicked out, bruv. His baby mum, his wife, they might have just been trying to plot against him. They might have done him. We don't know. The house burnt down days later, and his body has never been found. Cartel and his co-accused Sean Campbell, Kahira Jones and Andre St. John have always maintained their innocence, but were convicted and jailed for life, with Cartel told he would spend a minimum of 35 years in prison. He appealed first to the courts in Jamaica before his case to the Privy Council in London, which serves as the highest court of appeal in Jamaica and other Commonwealth countries. His defense team argued that a juror accused of trying to bribe others should have been thrown off his case. The London court agreed with Cartel's case and ruled in March that the decision not to remove the juror made the conviction unsafe. Come on, you got jurors bribing and all type of fuckeries, brethren. Come on, man, acquit the man. Fresh home. The judges said it was fatal to the safety of convictions which followed and an infringement of the defendant's fundamental right to a fair hearing. God bless the real justice system, not the fake one, sending bare people down for stuff they didn't do. Yeah, man, he's home and we love that. Some are saying this is the biggest release since Nelson Mandela for any prisoner. Whether you agree or not, that's up to you. You decide. But what I'd say, he's arguably the greatest ever dancehall musician. 1 or 2 in Jamaica, because Bob Marley, I rate him just that little bit higher. But yeah, 2 great musicians. So guys, this has been the Propaganda at 7ish. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We're on the way to 100 subscribers, so stay tuned in for more content. Bless out, people.